One by one, adorned in African and symbol, tables filled up, companies hoping that tonight will be their night. However, before the winners of the nights were announced, industry captains took turns to share their thoughts.
Next online.
First was ISPERC CEO CPA Edwin Makori, who went on to clearly state that the main objective of the awards is not winning, but to provide participants with information that will help them improve on their financial reporting.
To the participants who participate in the FAR award, the main objective is not to be able to know who is the winner, but being able to give that confidential information that gets back to the participants to be able to improve on their financial reporting, corporate governance reporting, and environmental reporting. This particular feedback is meant to be able to assist the institutions be able to communicate better to their stakeholders and for the public sector to Wanjiko so that Wanjiko is able to understand the funds that are given through our taxpayers' money and how they are spent and what value has it derived from the various activities that are going to be undertaken by the public sector.
That very tone was equally picked up by PSASB chairman CPA Bernard Ndungu, who congratulated the public sector for submitting their applications, stating that the awards seek to promote accountability, a value that cuts across in both the private and public sector.
Whether you are in the private sector or in the public sector, you are Kenyan. I am sure you would also be very keen to see improved accountability across the board. Whether you're in the private sector, you are partner in the public sector as well. So accountability is not only for the public sector, it is also for the public sector. And if you follow that wise saying that was said, accountability, they said security starts with me, isn't it? Now we are going to change that and say accountability starts with me.
Whoa!
Finally, the awards chief judge FCPA Dr. James Boyd took the podium just before the announcements of the winners, briefly urging all participants to uphold the high standards that are being set by Kenyans in financial reporting across the world.
Very often I compare financial reporting to marathon running. And it's a long and very sometimes painful process. And judging the FIRE Award this year reminded me of the third audit that I had to do when I was in EY. I went into the audit, the chief accountant left the company just at that moment, and I found a major error in the accounts, and I was working until 2 o'clock every morning for about 2 to 3 weeks. That's accounting for you. And again, I want to repeat something that I said in the conference yesterday. And those of you who were at the conference, forgive me for repeating this. But in 2006, Francisca Serem was voted the best employee in KPMG in the United States of America. And in the following year, Elizabeth Njai was voted the best employee in KPMG in the United States. Now, Francisca Serem and Elizabeth Njai do not come from the United States. They come from Kenya.
At last, the moment everyone had been waiting for came. The first winners of the night were Kenya Tea Development Limited, representing the agriculture sector. Kakuzi PLC came in second in the same sector. Other winners of the night were DTB in banking category, CIC in insurance, and UN in SACCOs. The overall winners of the night being Samia Africa PLC.
Samia Africa PLC.